to use is, I'm making an assumption, but we all probably have coworkers that we dislike, maybe at least one coworker that we dislike, but sometimes we have to work with that coworker on a project, or we have to collaborate with them on something. And if we were to react hostilely toward them or be irritable with them, we likely would be in trouble at work. Think of your relationship with your ex now as a work relationship. The end product that you're working on is your child's happiness, well-being, and ability to thrive. And so that can be your end goal, and it can help in some ways leave some of the emotion out of the relationship that was there when you were married and you had more goals than just to raise happy, healthy kids, right? You also have goals of having a happy, healthy relationship and being sexually fulfilled and sharing duties and all those things. You can let all of those other things go once you're separated and just focus on the product of your children, and you may be able to reduce some of the high expressed emotion at that point. That does not mean your co-parenting partner will operate with the same approach, and so you can only do what you can do. You can't control the other person's behavior. So it's important to just try to take the high road. In the long run, ideally, children whose parents are separated or divorced will work collaboratively together and cohesively together for their well-being. That cannot happen all the time. And so it's more important that they have at least one example of a parent who is thinking of their best interests, reacting calmly and rationally to conflict, and not placing them in a position where they have to communicate for the parents or be the go-between between the parents. So that as they develop, they have that protective factor. So that if your ex is engaging in some of those negative behaviors, they have another example of a different way to be, a different thing to look at when they think of their own self-worth, and a different thing to reference, which will protect them and keep this from being a catastrophic situation.